Ready to go again. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, can't wait. It's good to be back after a couple of weeks out, and to be back playing at home is unbelievable. So can't wait.
Are you a good watcher if you're not playing?
I suppose I am. Obviously, you want the lads to do the best, but it's obviously tough not being out there yourself. So to get the opportunities again is unbelievable.
You think you're kicking on this season in terms of just how you're playing? And
yeah, I think I am. I feel like I have stepped up, learned from last year, and been able to adapt to the new coaches and stuff, and play how we want to play it, which I think is important. So I feel like I have kicked on a little bit.
And did you work on anything specific? You had a very long sort of pre-season, so were you looking just to generally improve, or were you picking out certain things that you wanted to get better at?
I suppose I worked closely enough with the S&Cs and stuff as well, trying to build a bit more muscle mass and maybe work on my power and speed and stuff. And I feel like I've done that, but also working with the coaches, and as always, as I have done through the academy, working on my catch pass, my kicking, and nothing really new in particular, just trying to better the skills that I already have.
And looking at it, obviously there's a certain Mr. Aki at 12, but he's not here all the time, so you're it's your jersey at the minute, and you've got other 12s outside coming up, and you've got 13s outside. Did you enjoy that mix of just you're watching all the time and keeping your form level?
Yeah, look, it's great having the likes of Bundy and Hockey, Dales, Faz there. The competition between us is very good, and the relationship between us is also very good, and I can pick their brains whenever, and obviously a lot of them have so much experience, so it's great to have them there and to be able to learn from them. Looking
forward to Saturday?
Yeah, can't wait.
If selected?
Yeah.
We generally figure if you're here, you're going to be selected, which is fair enough. What are you expecting from them? Have you been looking at them at all? I mean, they're probably not flying at the moment, but Welsh teams can still cut you apart if they get the opportunity.
Yeah, they are. As we know from 2 weekends ago, any Welsh team is a tough side to play. They're big, strong bodies, and they're dangerous with ball in hand. So it's definitely it'll definitely be a challenge to us. But I think we've trained well in the last week and the start of this week, and I think we're really just looking forward to getting back at home after a couple of weeks and be able to play in front of a good crowd.
No, it should be a good crowd. Listen, we look forward to it. Have a good one.
Cheers.
It's going well for you at the moment down here.
Yeah, I suppose it is. It's nice being involved in some squads and getting a good few minutes. There's healthy competition amongst us, so yeah, really enjoying it so far.
Do you think, coming from sevens, did you feel I have to show these guys that I can play 15s, because there's a lot of differences, obviously, but were you sort of thinking, I can do this and I'm going to show them?
Yeah, I suppose coming into any new environment, you've got a point to prove, and I suppose that was a massive aspect of coming in, to really challenge myself and learn from a really good bunch of lads, good coaching staff. So yeah, really enjoying the challenge at the moment.
One thing strikes me: a sevens game lasts about 15 minutes, so it's high intensity, non-stop. But when you go to 15's game, a first half is nearly 3 times as long as 40 minutes. So how do you cope with the concentration of staying switched on for that length of time? Do you have to work at that, or does it just come naturally?
No, it takes a bit of time, to be honest, and I think you can only get that through playing. There's definitely a massive difference, but yeah, you can only really rep that through actually playing.
And if you're playing for the extra time, do you have to manage yourself physically on the field? Do you have to make judgments where it's not worth tearing here or tearing there because I'm not really going to contribute? I have to make good decisions of where I get to.
Yeah, I think that's what they're coaching us as well. You have to pick your moments. You're not going to be able to be involved every single time, so you have to be as effective when you can be, and then you know, you're always doing something, but you're not always going to be directly involved in the play. So just making sure you're always doing something.
You're stealing a fair bit of ball as well. That's been noticeable when you're well able to go in there and make the decision, which is very much microsecond stuff to actually steal ball on the ground or take it off an opposition player.
Yeah, I like to think it's one of my strengths. So it's something I really enjoy doing and kind of always have. So yeah, it's nice to be able to come up with a few.
And that's the sort of contribution that's vital.
Yeah, 100%.
What are you expecting on Saturday from this one? You're back at home. It's a big game. I mean, Connacht need to get on this winning run. They did it last season.
Yeah, like it's really exciting to be back at home. I think it's going to be a full crowd, or close to it anyway. And you know they're dangerous. They have dangerous individuals. So we're just looking forward to that challenge.